So yo, how does it feel first time going up and talking in front of strangers?
Yo, I don't feel anything, bro, you know. I like to fuck around, you know. I was always, when I was a young kid, I would always fuck around in the classroom and shit, you know, getting in trouble and shit, and just talking a lot of shit, and that's just an extension of that, you know.
And now, the main event. The tallest, skinniest bastard I know. The first ever Haleem special. I introduce to you, Omar Haleem!
Maybe relax on the skinny.
The funniest man I know, Omar.
Alright, yo. How's everyone doing tonight? Good? Alright. I don't know what I'm doing here. This is my first time. So I'm just here to talk some shit. I don't have jokes like all the other people here. But I got some stories for you. I just want to know, first of all, are there any TAs in this room? Any TAs? Got a TA?
We're York students.
York student, yeah. Shout out to you guys. And shout out to the TA. You're in for a rough night, bro. Alright. So basically, I'm here because I'm on strike. And I don't know what the fuck to do all week, you know? I guess like, I might as well be here, right? Everyone says I'm funny. So they say. So basically, right? I'm on strike, and you know, if you don't know why York is on strike, I'm gonna tell you why. It's because these fucking greedy TAs, they're the greediest motherfuckers on the planet, and I'm gonna tell you, they want more and more. They want more money, and if you ask me, York should take this opportunity to negotiate a lower salary for them. So, and you might be wondering, like, what's wrong with this guy? What does he have against TAs? Why is he talking so much shit? I'm gonna tell you why. I have a bad experience with these guys. Actually, it was a female. The story's about a female, a woman TA.
She shot you down.
But yo, yeah. So basically, this TA, I'm working on this assignment. It's very big, it's very important, you know. It's worth like fucking 40% or something. And I'm writing it all week, you know. I'm typing on my computer, I'm going hard, you know. I'm good with the essays, but not as good as I thought. So, because I'm back in class, and she's handing out the papers. She's handing back the papers. And I'm like, geez, I'm excited. I'm getting my paper back. And I can't wait to see what I'm going to get. I finally, you know, get my paper back. I flip it over. I'm like, let me see what I got. And I look, and it's not a 70. It's not a 60. It's not even a 50. It's a 0. She gave me a fucking 0. You know? Not even like a 10% for effort or something, you know? She just gave me a 0. And I'm looking at this and I'm shocked. I'm like, what the fuck? I spent all night writing this shit. You know? What's wrong with you? What's wrong? So you know, you can imagine, I'm like, what the fuck? So I go to the fucking TA after class and I'm like, what's up? Like, well, why'd you give me a 0? Why'd you give me a 0? And she's like, well, she explains to me, well, you know, you wrote a good paper, it's not bad and everything, but you have no in-text citations. You guys know in-text? I had citations at the end of my paper. I had no in-text citations. Yeah. So, what's that? It's just, while I'm writing the text, I just have to write, that specific sentence, whatever, where it's from. Like in the text, not at the end. So I'm like, shit. How like you can't take off like a fucking mark or some dot point. I suggested this to her in the conversation. I'm like, yo, take off like, 10%. Take off some points, but give me something. She's like, you know what? She says, it's not you. I would have done it to anyone else who did the same, who would have done that. So I'm just sitting there and I'm like, geez, I guess it's my fault. Like, you would have done it to anyone else, right? So I take the loss and I leave. I walk out to class. So I'm walking out to class and I see this girl I know. And I'm like, yo, how'd you do on the assignment essay? And she's like, oh, I didn't do so well. I got, 60% or something. And I'm like, shit, let me see your paper. I'm like, did you have any in-text citations? She looks at me, she's like, in-text citations? She's like, I didn't have a single fucking in-text citation. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, let me see. I started flipping through this fucking paper. I'm looking for these in-text citations. I don't see a single one. I looked like 3 times, and I still didn't see one. I'm tripping now, I'm like, what the hell? I flip to the back of the page and I see her note, the note that she leaves. She says, very nice paper, but you forgot your in-text citations. Maybe put them next time. For that, you lose 5-10% or something. I'm like, what the fuck? I literally just asked you to do that back in class. So I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with this woman? I just asked her to do that, and I'm shocked. I can't believe it. I'm so angry. So I'm like, all right, calm down. I'm walking home. It's late at night, by the way. This is a late class, like 7 to 10. So I'm walking back home, and I lived on res at the time, So I'm walking home, and then I'm like, yo, I'm at the peak of my anger, you can imagine. I'm so angry, I'm like shaking, I'm like, holy shit. And who do I see? I see my TA. I'm like, holy shit. I'm like, wait. But I'm still relatively calm, alright? I'm like, hey, excuse me. What happened? Like, what's up? I just talked to the girl in the class. She had no in-text citations. She just looks at me. She sees me behind her. She just looks at me. She's like, just starts running. I'm like, whoa. I actually couldn't believe it, She just starts running. And I'm like, why is she running? So my first instinct, I'm like, my grades, I just start running after her. And I ran for like 10 seconds, maybe 15, before I stopped and I was like, wait, what the fuck am I doing? Why am I running after this? So yeah. So I was like, fuck. So
your time is up.
Alright. Yo, fuck yucks, they cut me off. They don't know what they were missing stuff. So I was running after the TA and I stopped and I was like, what am I doing, I realized this is fucked up. I can't be chasing people out on the streets at night, So then I went home and I was like angry and shit. I was sending emails and shit. And while I was sending this email, I looked at my inbox and I received an email from, who do you know? My TA. So, just take this in. Let me just get this email for you guys. She says, you were running after me and you were so aggressive and I don't know why you were running after me, some bullshit like that. And you know what this bitch was about to do to me? Besides failing me, she was gonna turn me into a man of the Me Too movement.
laughed at them.
Yeah.
Those niggas laugh at like anything that's like relatively funny, bro. Like it's almost like every time they laugh at something, it's like they didn't expect to laugh or something. It's like they didn't even expect it to be funny at all. Like, you know what I'm saying?
What did that guy say to you after the show?
He was like,
That was your first time?
I was like, yeah. He was like, that was pretty good. He was like, most people that, just come up and tell a story, like, that's, they don't have set jokes and shit. It doesn't really work out and shit, but like, he was like, yo, he was like, your story was pretty sick. He just, he gave me some confidence still. He just told me it was a good performance.
Haleem's the man. He's the
Yeah.
man of the day, man of the week, man of the month.